We're live? All right.
Let them know you said hi.
You want to get the other games pulled up too? The other one, Pittsville and Rib Lake.
That one.
If it's going to cause issue, I don't need to.
Stop hearing you.
Go on at 5. Huh? Yeah. The university said no, so because the university's closing, so
where are they?
They don't know yet. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We're coming to you from the Warrior Fieldhouse here on the beautiful campus of Wausau West High School for tonight's Division IV sectional semifinal, featuring the number 1 seeded and number 2 ranked team of the finished perfect in the Merriwood as well. They are head coached by Kurt Schmidt. Going up against the number 2 seed, the Auburndale Apaches, who come in at 20-4 overall. They are head coached by Chad Weinfurter. Good evening, everyone. Steve Mavis alongside Lucas and Jada here at beautiful Wausau West High School for tonight's Division IV sectional semifinal. Again, a sparse crowd on hand. WIAA regulation throughout the state as well due to the virus going around the world. So it should be a good basketball game tonight. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in online as well, exclusively at ZaleskiSports.com. As the Stratford Tigers finish up or continue their warm-ups, the Auburndale Apaches go into the locker room at the 5-minute mark. But we'll just take a quick look at how both these teams got here. The Stratford Tigers winning their regional semifinal 66-40 over Pacelli, and taking down the Neillsville Warriors last Saturday 71-36 in a regional final. It was 36-20 at halftime. For the Auburndale Apaches, taking down Phillips 79-46 in a regional semifinal, and taking down the Edgar Wildcats in a comeback fashion 41-33 in the regional final. They were down 18-12 at halftime. Leading scores in that one for the Apaches: Hunter Wright had 14, Cooper Weinfurter with 12, Fletcher Rabb with 6, and Dylan Pawn with 5. The Stratford Tigers averaged 68 points a game. The Auburndale Apaches 67.2 points per game on the year. These two teams did meet up earlier this season. Back on January 3rd, it was all Stratford, 36-10 at halftime, 61-34 final. Ben Barton with 22 points. He went 11 of 13 from the field. Dawson Dannon had 11. Chandler Schmidt with 12. Auburndale in that night, Cody Trowbridge, the leading scorer. No players in double digits. Cody had 9 points. Cooper with 7. Their second meeting at Auburndale went in favor of the Stratford Tigers, obviously going undefeated. It was 23-19 at halftime in favor of Auburndale. Stratford outscored the Apaches 38-15 in the second half, 57-38 final in Auburndale. Stratford was led in scoring by Ben Barton. He had 20 points, 15 rebounds, and that night he went over the 1,000-point mark on his career. The Auburndale Apaches led by Hunter Wright, 13 points. Cooper Weinfurter with 12. So crowd on hand, good crowd on hand for the circumstances. The players are getting ready to warm up. The winner plays on Saturday at Wausau East against the winner of Iola Scandinavia or Oshkosh Lords. That game taking place at Kimberly tonight. We got 2 other games as well at the Zaleski Sports Network. It is Pittsville and Rib Lake over at D.C. Everest High School for a chance at a sectional final. That will take place on Saturday at Pulaski. That game will be either against Wabeno Leona or Wasaki. And then in Marshfield, we got the Neenah Rockets and the Chi High Cardinals in a Division II, or Division I, I believe, sectional semifinal as well. I'd like to once again thank everyone for tuning in here tonight as the Stratford Tigers and the Auburndale Apaches get ready to do battle here at Wausau West High School. I'd like to thank the administration here at Wausau West, including the athletic director and all involved, for helping continue to put this basketball game on here tonight. The Auburndale Apaches in their home whites. They are going to be the home team as they are first alphabetically, and the Stratford Tigers in their road black uniforms. Just moments away from our starting lineup and opening tip here from Wausau West High School. Again, Steve Mavs alongside Lucas and Jada here at beautiful Wausau West High School as we get you ready for Division IV sectional semifinal action. between the Stratford Tigers and the Auburndale Apaches. We will take a break, come back with your starting lineups here at Wausau West High School, Division IV Sectional Semifinal exclusively on SeleskySports.com. Back to Wausau West right after this.
Look here, and they'll tell you what you'll find. You'll see them honing their edge, clearing their minds. You'll see them out here, doing what matters most. Our team understands it's not easy, and we're with you every step. After all, we are a team, not just at Stevens Point Orthopedics, but as a community. Let's work together to have you feeling your best.
For me, college is about more than hitting the books. And at Mid-State Technical College, I get the whole college experience. Live in a dorm? Bam. There's a meal plan? Tasty. I could join a student organization? Hi. Or intramural sports. Yeah. Plus, I can study abroad while earning college credit. And the cost for all of this? No-brainer. So don't wait. Apply today.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Welcome back to Wausau West High School. Our starting lineups tonight brought to you by Country Wireless. Country Wireless brings you unlimited high-speed internet in central Wisconsin. Affordable monthly plans, high-speed internet, and unlimited usage is everything you get with Country Wireless. Fast professional installation when it's convenient to your schedule. Call now and watch today's winner on Saturday with unlimited high-speed internet from Country Wireless at 715-389-8584 or visit countrywireless.com. Starting lineup for the Auburndale Apaches, starting at point guard, number 1, Cooper Weinfurter. Starting at guard, number 2, Paul Kohlross. Starting at guard, a 5'11 junior, Hunter Wright. Starting at the other guard, Fletcher Rabb, a 5'10 senior. And the forward stands at 6 foot senior, number 21, Cody Trowbridge. For the Stratford Tigers, 23-0, head coached by Kurt Schmidt. They're led by Teddy Redmond. Where's number 1? He is a guard, a 6 foot senior. A guard, where's number 11, 6'3 senior, Chandler Schmidt. Where's number 12? A 6'3 senior, Dawson Dannon. 6'5 senior, number 22, Vaughn Bright. And a 6'6 senior, number 24, Ben Barton. Our starting lineups brought to you by Country Wireless. Country Wireless brings you unlimited high-speed internet in central Wisconsin. Affordable monthly plans, high-speed internet, and unlimited usage is everything you get with Country Wireless. Fast, professional installation when it's convenient to your schedule. Call now and watch today's winner on Saturday afternoon with unlimited high-speed internet from Country Wireless at 715-389-8584 or visit us at countrywireless.com. Stratford working from right to left and Auburndale left to right, and the Tigers win the opening tip with Chandler Schmidt running the offense here at Wausau West High School. The far side is wide open. No bleachers, no net. Ben Barton skips it over to Dannon. Chandler Schmidt on the right wing, gets into the lane, kicks over to Dannon. Three-pointer left side, off the back iron, no good. Offense rebound, Ben Barton, easy lay-in for Ben. And it's 2-0 Tigers. He had 15 boards in their last meetup as the Apaches. Hunter Wright will draw the foul on Teddy Redmond. That'll be his first, team's first here in the first half. 17:27 to go, first half. Again, a very limited crowd. You see the student sections from both sides standing on right behind their respective benches. Hunter Wright working on Vaughn Bright. Hands it off to Fletcher Rabb. Back over to Paul Kohlross. They are switching on everything, are the Stratford Tigers. Cooper Weinfer has had two very mediocre games against the Tigers this year. 7 points and 12 points. Finds Trowbridge. Hands it off to Kohlross, right side. To the top of the key, Weinfer, a three-pointer, too strong, taken by Chandler Schmidt and the Tigers, who wear all black uniforms, and he almost traveled with it as Vaughn Bright has it. Back over to Teddy Redmond. Vaughn and Teddy with a couple of dunks last week. Tried to step through it. Now Chandler Schmidt, long three right side, too short. Offense rebound, Ben Barton, and he lays it in. Ben Barton, 6'6" senior. Auburndale has nobody that can play as physical as Ben. Kohlross gets in, left hand, can't get it to go, and taken by Dawson Dannon. And a foul drawn on the Tigers. Foul will go on Paul Kohlross, his first, team's first. 4-0 early on. Tigers ahead. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. Sectional semifinal action. Winner plays Saturday afternoon over at Wausau East. Pull-up jumper, Vaughn Bright. Nothing but at the bottom of the net for Vaughn, and it's 6-0 Tigers. 2 minutes gone by, opening half. Hunter Wright has it at the top of the key, dribbles back out. Over to Fletcher Rabb. Dribble hands off over to Paul Kohlross, who gets it back over to Cooper Weinfurter. Cooper had a tough game on Saturday last week, and he gets it just to roll in. 3 for Cooper, and the lead gets cut in half, 6-3. He had 4 fouls in about midway through the second half last week. Came in and finally went 7 of 8 from the free throw line to end that game. And on their 41-33 way to a win. Kohlross finds Wright, three-pointer right side, and it is tied up here. Hunter Wright for 3, and we are all tied up at 6. That's how big three-pointers have become in this sport. Down 6-0 and just right back into it. Ben Barton, right baseline, working on Cody Trowbridge. Spins, now tries to step through. Teddy Redmond left wide open and left it short. And off of Paul Kohlross, he'll go back to the Tigers. Checking in for the first time, Max Vanderhoof. 14:58 to go, first half, 6-6. Again, we'll keep an eye on the Rib Lake game as well as the Rib Lake-Pittsville game as well as the Neenah Chippewa Falls game. Underneath to Vaughn Bright. Reverse layup and in. He's got 4, and it's 8-6 Tigers. Fletcher Rabb over to Hunter Wright. Gets all the way into the lane. Shot fake and taken by Kohlross. Off the hands of Vaughn Bright. Over to Fletcher Rabb on the left side. Now finds Hunter Wright. Dribbles between his legs on Dannon. All they do, switch, are the Tigers. Now finds Wright, left open, right baseline, bangs it home. Hunter Wright starting right where he left off against Edgar. 9-8 Apaches. Chandler Schmidt with it, goes left baseline. Gets a screen from Vaughn Bright. Now finds Vaughn, pull-up jumper left side, rims out, and Ben Barton comes away with the offense rebound. Up and in, left hand. Strong rebounding by Ben Barton early on. 10-9 Tigers. Weinfer finds Wright, gets all the way into lane and lost control of the ball. And back over to Fletcher Rapp. Hunter Wright, right baseline, dribbles with the left hand against Dawson Dannett. To the top of the key he goes, over to Fletcher Rapp. Now Paul Kohlross, left baseline. Cooper Weinfer, he's got 3. He had an early 3. Now they hedge out. Ben Barton against Cooper Weinfer. Beyond the three-point line. They like the speed matchup and gets all the way in, and it'll be a foul on, I believe, Vaughn Bright. Yep, Vaughn Bright with the foul. His first, team second, as Dylan Pawn checks in, as well as Skylar Gilhausen. Dylan Pawn had a phenomenal second half against Edgar last week. He had 5 points, but they were hustle 5 points, including going 3 for 6 from the line. Dylan Pawn receives the inbounds pass. Now finds Cooper Weinfurter on the right side, looking in to Hunter Wright. Goes right side and got it kicked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Apaches. 13-19 to go, first half. Finds to the top of the key. Left side, now back to the top. Over to Cooper Weinfurter on the left side. Dribbles and continues against Chandler Schmidt. Weinfurter now against Ben Barton again. Gets all the way into lane. Now finds Skillhausen. Three-pointer and can't quite get it to go. Dylan Pawn, a nice rebound. Finds Weinfurter, a three-pointer, long three-pointer, and can't get it to go. Another offense rebound. Ben Barton goes down. And Cooper Weinfurter goes all the way in with the left hand and lays it in. Ben Barton took a hard fall. Looks like he's all right, and it's 11-10 Apaches. And now Cooper has the blood on his right elbow, and they will see if they take a timeout or what they will do. No, they will sub in Caden Hoffman, as they had a couple of medical assistants. One came with Stratford, one came with Auburndale, and Cooper didn't know about the one that came with Auburndale. But Chandler Schmidt will find Ben Barton on the right elbow, or left elbow, pardon me. Kicks over to Teddy Redmond. Underneath to Vaughn Bright, one-on-one. Underneath, turnaround jumper, too easy. Vaughn Bright with 6. And it's 12-11 Tigers. Hands it off over to Hoffman. Gets into lane underneath. Got it kicked away. It'll stay with the Tigers as Dawson Dannon checks back in. This time for Vaughn Bright. Cooper Weinfurter checks in. Got wrapped up pretty quickly. 12:08 to go. Opening half. 12-11 Stratford. Again, the winner heading to the sectional final on Saturday at Wausau East. We'll have that game for you no matter who it is. Fletcher Rabb over Teddy Redmond for 3. The Apaches with 4 3-pointers early on, and it's 14-12 Auburndale. Schmidt, top of the key. Back over to Chandler. Thought about the 3, now steps back on the 3. And can't quite get it to go. Offensive rebound for Teddy Redmond. Back to Schmidt. Now back over to Chandler. Gets into lane. Kicks it over to Vanderhoof. Left side three-pointer. Max Vanderhoof for 3. Raining threes on a rainy Thursday in central Wisconsin. Teddy Redmond poked it away. It rained all day in Wisconsin, around central Wisconsin. Raining threes here tonight. Vanderhoof now over to Redmond. Swings it back around to Schmidt. 2-3 zone for the Apaches. Kicks it underneath to Dannon. Nobody was between him and the ball, or between him and the basket, and the Apaches come away with it, and Ben Barton picks up a bad foul. 10:56 to go, opening half, as Ben Barton needed a break, and he will check out. Vaughn Bright checks in, as well as Cody Miller, the 6'2 junior, who averages just under 3 points a game. Inbounding far side into the backcourt is Hunter Wright, who will walk it into the front court and reset the offense. 15-14 Tigers. Hands it off to Fletcher Rabb. Now finds Cooper Weinfurter on the right side. Dribbles with the left hand. 15-foot line. Up and in. Cooper Weinfurter already over his last game against the Tigers. It was his first game, pardon me. He had 7. He's got 7 right now. Three-pointer Vanderhoof. Can't quite get it to go, and rebounded by the Apaches. 16-15 Auburndale. Cooper Weinfurter over to Hunter Wright on the right side. Again, Auburndale had a lead against Stratford in their first meeting, and Vanderhoof picks up the foul. Stratford not moving the feet as well as they have previously. Inbounding Fletcher Rabb. Now back to Hunter Wright as Chandler Schmidt gets ready to check in. Swings over to Cooper Weinfurter, right side. Gets a screen from Pawn. Now working on Vaughn Bright. Getting all the way into lane. Jump stops. Over to Wright. All the way in. Blocked away by Vaughn Bright. Offense rebound. Over to Rabb. Long three-pointer. Left it short. And an offense rebounded by Hunter Wright. The Tigers had only given up 97 offense rebounds, and Cooper Weinfurter wanted that one back. Didn't look good off his hand and missed it wide right. 16-15 Apaches with 9.5 minutes to go in the opening half. To the far side is Cody Miller. To Teddy Redmond at the top of the key. Over to Miller. Three-pointer right side. Too strong and taken by Dylan Pawn. It was off the back bracket. And one hand long bounce pass. Up and in. Counted in the foul. Hunter Wright continuing to play well. In the last 2 games, Caden Hoffman gets ready to check back in. Chandler Schmidt checks in. 17-9, Rib Lake over Pittsville. In that game over at DC Everest. 9:10 to go here in this one. First one is up, and it is good. 9 points for Hunter Wright, and the Apaches have a 4-point lead. Vanderhoof crosses the timeline into the front court on the right side. Trying to figure something out is Ben Barton and Max Vanderhoof. Swings it over to Vaughn Bright, left of the circle. Over to Chandler Schmidt, right side. Gets into the lane. Pull up and in. Counted on the foul. Chandler Schmidt. Strong take for Chandler. He's on the board for his first 2, and he'll go to line for one more, where he shoots 79%. First one, or the and one is up and left short. And offense rebounded by Chandler Schmidt. Up and can't get it to go. And Ben Barton will pick up his second foul with 8:44 to go. So Ben Barton picks up 2 quick fouls. And Teddy Redmond will check in on the next dead ball for the Tigers. 19-17 Apaches. Weinfurter gets a screen from Pawn, and now it's Weinfurter and Barton. Over to Gilhausen, top of the key. Back over to Cooper. Left side. Looking down low to Pawn is Hunter Wright. Nothing doing. Hoffman, left side, against Vaughn Bright. And now finds Gilhausen. Over to Cooper Weinfurter again, one-on-one. Pull-up jumper, right baseline, up and in. Cooper for 2 more. And a timeout taken by Stratford. We'll keep it right here. We'll keep it right here at Wausau West as the first timeout. First timeout is brought to you by After All. After All Incorporated is your choice for agriculture waste handling, holding and septic tank pumping, along with portable restroom rentals. After All has been serving Central Wisconsin for 25 years and has 2 6,000-gallon vacuum trucks for all your holding tank pumping needs. Just call After All. Just call After All at 715-569-3868. After All is proud to support local schools, students, and athletes. Just call After All. So again, I'd like to thank all of our game sponsors as Rib Lake Now a 5-point game. Again, the winner of that one will take on either Wabeno Leona or Wasaki at Pulaski on Saturday afternoon. 21-17 here. The Apaches on top. Chandler Schmidt goes 360 around the rim and can't get it to fall. Now Paul Kohlross with it for the Apaches. Working on Vaughn Bright. Now Hunter Wright. Over to Cooper Weinford. Gets all the way into lane. Now finds Hunter Wright on the left side. Nice little ball fake for Hunter. Now Paul Kohlross. Left side. Hands it off. Again, no Ben Barton. He's got 2 fouls. Hunter Wright, 7.5 minutes ago, opening half, 21-17. Hunter Wright on the left baseline, looking under to Cooper Weinford. He had the whole baseline open, didn't take it, and it got poked out of bounds. And Teddy Redmond saves it in to Vaughn Bright. One hustle by Teddy Redmond, and Vaughn will reset the offense on the left side. Swings around. Schmidt, 3-pointer, can't get it to go. He's off tonight. Cooper Weinford to the front court. Steps back, no, doesn't take it. Goes left baseline. Up and in. Hunter Wright, 2 more. Have yourself a night, Hunter Wright, here in the first half, as Ben Barton's going to check in with his 2 fouls with 6:45 to go in the opening half. 23-17 Apaches. Back over to Teddy Redmond on the left side. To the top of the key. Over to Chandler Schmidt on the W of Wausau West on the far side. Redmond 3-pointer just off. Offense rebound by Chandler Schmidt. He goes to the floor, and he is called for the travel. Ben Barton checks in for Teddy Redmond. 23-17. Hunter Wright already in double figures with 11. As Fletcher Rabb, as the Tigers will go to a 1-3-1 half-court trap defense. Over to the far side, underneath to Hunter Wright. Paul Kohlross skips it over to Cooper Weinfurter. Just trying to find it underneath to Dylan Pawn. Somehow went up and got it. Now Kohlross over to Cooper Weinfurter. Swings it over to Hunter Wright and resets the offense against this 1-3-1 zone. All the way back to the timeline. And underneath to Trowbridge. Underneath, Wright, left open, and can't get it to go. And big rebound there for Ben Barton, 23-17. Over to Dawson Danny. He gets all the way in. Right hand, can't get it to go. And off the hands of the Apaches, he'll stay with the Stratford Tigers as Dylan Pawn checks in for the Apaches. Teddy Redmond gets ready to check back in for the Tigers, and Chandler Schmidt, I believe. Inbounding, baseline left as we take a look at it. Max Vanderhoof on Bright. 3-pointer left side. Left it short. Offense rebound, Dawson Dannon. A lot of contact, nothing called, and taken by the Apaches. Good offense rebound for the Tigers as went underneath, up and in. Ben Barton couldn't have picked up another foul, and it's an 8-point Apaches lead with 5:15 to go in the opening half. Max Vanderhoof crossed the timeline. Over to Max at the top of the key, underneath to Vaughn Bright. Again, it's always hard to beat a team 3 times. Up and in, counted in the foul for Vaughn Bright. Good strong take for Vaughn. The high on the high low, and Vaughn just spun and put it in. And he got the foul. 5:05 to go, 6-point game. Vaughn at the line for his and one, where he shoots 61%. His and one is good. Vaughn with 9, and it's 25-20 Apaches. Cooper Weinfurter on the right side. Underneath, Hunter Wright all the way in. A lot of contact, offensive rebound, and on the floor off of Teddy Redmond. He'll stay with the Apaches with 4:52 to go in this opening half. Wouldn't have expected much different between these two ball clubs. Fletcher Rabb inbounds it in the front court to Hunter Wright. Over the top to Skylar Gilhausen. Underneath, and got it pulled, taken away. Vaughn Bright now, one-on-one against Gilhausen. And it's going to be foul on Skylar Gilhausen. Vaughn Bright will go to the line for 2. He tried to fake one way, go the other way, and I believe Skylar Gilhausen just had a hold on his arm. Bright at the line for 2 now. First one is up, and it is perfect for Vaughn. As a team, the Tigers shoot 67%. That's pretty dang good. As a team, second one's up, and it is good. 3 for 3 for Vaughn Bright. He's got 11, and it's 25-22 Apaches. They were up by 8 just moments ago. Now Gilhausen at the top of this 1-3-1 zone, underneath to Pawn. And kicks it back out to Rapp. 3-pointer right side. Off the back iron, no good. Or off the iron, no good. And off of Ben Barton. Saved by Cooper Weinferter, who will inbound at baseline right as Max Vanderhoof checks in for Ben Barton. 4:19 to go in this opening half. Halftime, we'll take a look at all of the brackets from all 5 divisions. As Vaughn Bright almost tipped it away. It was off of Hunter Wright. And we'll go back to the Tigers. As Ben Barton checks in just like that for Max Vanderhoof. Playing the offense and defensive situation already. Chandler Schmidt with it. Tigers down 3, 25-22 with 4:10 to go. Schmidt underneath to Vaughn Bright. Beautiful pass. Up and in for Vaughn. He's got 2 more. He's got 13 in this opening half, and it's back to a 1-point game. 7-0 run for the Tigers. Fletcher Rabb has it to the Weinferter, who's right at the logo here at Wausau West. Skylar Gilhausen picks up his dribble over to Cooper Weinferter. Left open, 3-pointer. Bangs it home. Cooper for 3 more. And it's back to a 4-point lead for the Apaches. It was 36-10 at halftime of their opening meeting, 23-19 in their second meeting at halftime. Chandler Schmidt at the top of the key. Over to Vaughn Bright. Pull-up jumper, 13-footer off the front iron. Can't get it to go. An offense rebound and putback for Dawson Dannon. And he's got his first 2, 28-26. Hunter Wright has it, 3:10 to go. And it will go back, stay with the Apaches. As Max Vanderhoof checks in. 3:07 to go. First half, 28-26. Wouldn't have imagined any different of a ball game here tonight. Hunter Wright all the way in, up and in with the left hand. Went all the way from the right wing, swung all the way around to the left side. Nobody stopped him. Nobody helped Chandler Schmidt. And it's back to a 4-point Apaches lead. Teddy Redmond on the right side. To the top of the key, Dawson Dannon. Back over to Teddy on the right side. Right of the circle. Vaughn Bright, top of the key. Over to Vanderhoof. Redmond, top of the circle. Over to Chandler Schmidt. Underneath to Vaughn Bright. They triple team Vaughn. Kicks over to Vanderhoof. Goes left baseline. Up. Good strong take. Can't get it to go. Offense rebound. Dawson Dannon up, and he'll go to the line for 2. .225 to go in the opening half. 30-26 as Dawson is at the line for 2, where he shoots 72%. First one is up, and it is good. Just rattles in. Hit the left side of the rim and rattled back in. 30-27. Dawson averaging 8.5 points a game. Second one is up and perfect. Again, as I mentioned, as a team, shoots 67% from the line. Have only missed 1 so far here tonight. Right, over to Gilhausen. Cooper Weinford on the right side. Underneath to Punt. Blocked from behind. If he would have gone up right away, he would have had a wide open layup. He shot faked, and Chandler Schmidt goes coast to coast and lays it in. A big mistake from Dylan Pawn, and it's a tie basketball game. Schmidt had time to recover and block Pawn's last shot. Cooper Weinford hands off to Gilhausen. Over to Hunter Wright. Hunter's got 15 here in the opening half. Pull-up jumper, right elbow. Up, can't get it to go. Off the back iron, no good. And Chandler Schmidt recovers and resets. Picks up his dribble on the right elbow. Now Teddy Redmond, top of the key. 95 seconds to go, opening half. Vaughn Bright over to Dawson Danick. Max Vanderhoof looking into Chandler Schmidt. Nothing doing. Over to Redmond. He goes left baseline. Back over to Vanderhoof. Right baseline. Right baseline corner. Missed the three-pointer and taken by the Apaches. 1:10 to go in the opening half. Hunter Wright working on Chandler Schmidt. Now finds Gilhausen. Swings it around. Top of the key. Weinfurter gets the screen. Doesn't use it from Pawn. Takes it all the way. Now Rapp. Three-pointer. Right baseline corner. Can't get it to go. Teddy Redmond corrals it for the Tigers with 55 seconds to go. Dannon, three-pointer left side, bang. Dawson has 7 points here in the opening half, and the Tigers back out on top, 33-30 with 40 seconds to go. Hands off to Gilhausen at the top of the circle. Swings it around to Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter hands it off to Hunter Wright. Gets into lane. Back over to Rabb. Under 30 seconds to go, opening half. Hands off to Hunter Wright as Coach Weinfurter yells for one shot with 20 seconds to go. What an exciting first half of basketball here. What an exciting first half of basketball here at Wausau West. Hunter Wright goes baseline. Now Rabb, pull-up jumper right side, and nice shot, got it to go. 3 seconds to go. Now Vaughn Bright, half-court shot, and it is up, and it is no good, and that will end the first half from Wausau West. We'll take one quick break, come back, and have a couple of halftime reads for you. 33-32, Tigers at the half. Back to Wausau West after this.
Clemmy Sales in Stratford is your hometown Chevrolet dealer. You won't get any high-pressure sales tactics from us. We simply offer great deals on quality, brand-new Chevrolet vehicles. We also have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles and expertly staffed service departments for all your repair and maintenance needs. Small-town hospitality, just like your grandfather remembers. That's why people keep coming back, time and time again, for their next new vehicle. Experience small-town service like no one else can deliver at Clemmy Sales in Stratford.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
Welcome back to Wausau West High School as our halftime score from Wausau West, part of this Sectional semifinal, Tigers 33, Apaches 32. Our halftime show is brought to you by V&H Automotive. V&H Automotive is located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H is a short drive from anywhere. Browse hundreds of vehicles online now at vnhautos.com. Pick out your favorite and take it for a test drive first thing tomorrow morning. Again, V&H Automotive is located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H is a short drive from anywhere. First half scoring, not much, as the Auburndale Apaches, 3 players on the board. Cooper Weinford with 12, Hunter Wright with 15, and Fletcher Rabb with 5. For the Stratford Tigers, 33 on the board. They had a 3 from Max Vanderhoof, 4 from Chandler Schmidt, 7 from Dawson Dannon, and 13 from Vaughn Bright, and Ben Barton had 6. He was in foul trouble early on in that half. A score from Kimberly. Iowa Scandinavian Oshkosh Lords tied at 24 at halftime. That game, or the winner of that one, will play the winner of this one on Saturday at Wausau East. Let's just take a quick look at these brackets. Quickly go through them. Kimberly is against Eau Claire North tonight. That game is at Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln. Chi High is taking on Neenah. That game is at Marshfield, Arrowhead, and Hamilton. And Brookfield Central taking out Brookfield East in Division 1. Madison La Follette against Waunakee. Oconomowoc, and number 6 seed, taking on Madison East. Kenosha Temper taking on West Allis Central. Kenosha Bradford and Racine Case are the remaining teams in Division 1. Division 2, Onalaska and La Crosse Central. That is one heck of a ball game. Hortonville and Mosinee. That game is at Wausau East. Nicolay and Whitefish Bay. Seymour and Kaukauna. Kaukauna at 14 and 11 this year in a sectional semifinal. Stoughton and DeForest. That game is at McFarland tonight. Elkhorn is taking on Waukesha West. That game is at Watosha Central. Catholic Memorial and New Berlin Eisenhower. Catholic Memorial is 6th seed as well. Wauwatosa West is taking on Milwaukee Lutheran. In Division 3, Prescott is taking on St. Croix Central. Wisconsin Dells taking on Altoona, a team that Stratford lost to last year in the sectional semifinal, the Wisconsin Dells. Sheboygan Falls taking on Oostburg, and Ricetown has secured their spot in a sectional final after beating Xavier last night. Turner taking on Edgerton, Waupun taking on Columbus, Racine St. Catharines taking on St. John's Northwest Military Academy. Brown Deer taking on Kettle Moraine Lutheran. A huge game for Brown Deer, a 103-102 win in triple overtime against Alex Antetokounmpo and Dominican last week. Unity taking on Cameron. Luther got a win over Aquinas last night. Iowa Scandinavia and Oshkosh Lords tied at halftime. Cuba City taking on Darlington. Palmyra Eagle taking on Marcus Ann. The Prairie School taking on Milwaukee Science. Roncalli taking on Kohler. And finally, Division 5, Luck taking on Northwood. Thorpe taking on McDonald Central. Wabeno Leona taking on Wasaki. And Pittsville taking on Rib Lake. Bangor taking on Blair Taylor. Wazeeka Steuben taking on Potosi. Huntersford taking on Sheboygan Lutheran. We'll get into Sheboygan Lutheran in just a moment. Monticello taking on Randolph. Sheboygan Area Lutheran, just a remarkable season with one of the top players in all of the state of Wisconsin, and Jacob Ogdadovic. Their run this year, Ogdadovic was 8 points of reaching 1,000 points this season. He would just be the 3rd player in Wisconsin high school history to do that. Their run this year, they took down University of Lake, Trinity Academy 121. They had 121 points. They gave up 31 in their opening game. They scored 91 on Oneida Nation and put up 103 on Hilbert to make it to this sectional final. Again, the winner of this one will take on Iowa Scandinavia or Oshkosh Lords at Wausau East on Saturday. The winner of Rib Lake Pittsville would take on Wasaki or Wabeno Leona on Saturday from Pulaski. We'll have both of those games for you on Saturday, pregame at 12:45 and the opening tip at 1 o'clock. The Auburndale Apaches, their last 3 postseasons, lost to Marathon in a sectional semifinal last year, 67-55. 2018 lost to Marathon 78-54. 2017 lost to Stratford in overtime 72-63. Their last trip to state, 2015. They last won state in 2000. For the Stratford Tigers, 2019 lost to Wisconsin Dells, as I mentioned, in a sectional semifinal in Division III. Also in Division III in 2018, lost to Gale Electric Trempealeau 66-59 in a regional final. 2017, they lost to Ron Colley 50-32 in Division IV in a sectional final as the number 7 seed. The last time the Stratford Tigers were a number 1 seed, 2006, lost in a regional final to Iowa Scandinavia. They were number 1 seed. 2004, lost to Michigan in a sectional final. Lost to Colby in 2005 in a regional semifinal. And as mentioned, 2006 was their last number 1 seed. They lost to Iowa Scandinavia. Again, our halftime show. Get this quick read in for you from our sponsors. To look your best at work or in the stands starts with a stop by the Design Monkey on Main Street in Auburndale. All in-stock items are 20% off, with orange tagged items at 35% off. And with every purchase, get your free Auburndale Rally Rag while supplies last. We also do vehicle lettering. The Design Monkey is proud to support the Auburndale community athletics and other local activities. As well, be part of a local family-owned company. Be where you belong at Draxler Transport. Call Draxler Transport of Marshfield today at 715-897-3877 or visit us at DraxlerTransport.com to get started. Draxler Transport is looking for professional drivers that want to be home weekly while driving newer model equipment. Be home weekly while earning great pay. Be home weekly and be where you belong at Draxler Transport. Call them at 715-897-3877 and visit them at DraxlerTransport.com. Our halftime show is sponsored by V&H Automotive. V&H is located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H is a short drive from anywhere. Browse hundreds of vehicles online now at VNHautos.com. Pick out your favorite and take it for a test drive first thing tomorrow morning. Tell them Celeste Sports sent you. Again, V&H Automotive is located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H is a short drive from anywhere. Second half, as the Apaches begin with it, Hunter Wright goes right baseline. Again, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors that help us put these games out all winter long, especially in the postseason. For all of you to be able to stay home and watch in your nice, warm, relaxing house, stay out of the rain, and don't really have to fight a crowd with the WIAA regulations in play for the rest of the postseason. On the right side is Trowbridge, swings back over to Hunter Wright. Paul Kohlross to Fletcher Rabb, left side. Top of the key, Cooper Weinfurter. 45 seconds gone by, opening minute. Three-pointer left it short and rebounded by Chandler Schmidt for the Stratford Tigers. Don't forget to stick around after the game. We'll have an opportunity to talk to our winning coach and our Zaleski Sports player of the game at midcourt after the ball game is over. Teddy Redmond will have an offensive foul, his second, team's first here in the second half. Get you a score from DC Everest as well in just a moment, as the Apaches will take over into the front court. 42 to, I believe, 27. Got 42-27 Rib Lake over the Pittsville Panthers. Fletcher Rabb over to Hunter Wright. Hunter had a very impressive first half. Weinfer hands it off to Kohlross. Over to Hunter Wright. He had 15 in the opening half. See if we can get you a score from Marshfield High School as well. Vaughn Bright hands it off, or playing defense. Gets into the lane, 15-foot line. Hands it off over to Fletcher Rabb. Rabb hands it off to Kohlross. 16-10 to go in the second half. Chippewa Falls 23 as Teddy Redmond comes away with the steal, and he will get fouled. He'll go to line for two. Nicely done by Cooper Weinfurter to get back, but a great job from Teddy Redmond to be able to get up a shot. Redmond at the line for two. Teddy shoots 56%, and his first one is up, and it is good. Score for Marshfield, Chi High 23 and Nina 22. The second one is up, and it is perfect. Teddy goes 2 for 2 from the line, and it's 35-32 in favor of the Stratford Tigers. Again, they were down 25-17 with a couple minutes to go in that opening half. Three-pointer, Fletcher Rabb off the back iron, too strong, and taken by the Stratford Tigers. Redmond finds Schmidt over to Teddy, and a foul will go on Paul Kohlross, trying to guard Vaughn Bright, and that is a matchup nightmare for the Apaches. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight at SeleskySports.com. It'll be your exclusive home for Division 4 and Division 5 sectional final. And Ben Barton, a strong take. 37-32. Timeout taken by the Apaches. We'll keep her right here. We'll keep her right here for our first timeout of the second half. And remember to remind you, our second half, our first timeout. Our first timeout is sponsored by After All Incorporated. After All Incorporated is your choice for agricultural waste handling, holding, and septic tank pumping, along with portable restroom rentals. After All has been serving Central Wisconsin for over 25 years and has two 6,000-gallon vacuum trucks for all your holding tank pumping needs. Just call After All at 715-569-3868. After All is proud to support local schools, students, and athletes. Just call After All. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Country Wireless, as well. Our second half sponsor, Country Wireless, brings you unlimited high-speed internet in Central Wisconsin. Affordable monthly plans, high-speed internet, and unlimited usage is everything you need at Country Wireless, or with Country Wireless. Fast, professional installation when it's convenient to your schedule. Call now and watch today's winner on Saturday afternoon with unlimited high-speed internet from Country Wireless at 715-389-8584 or visit us at countrywireless.com. Chandler Schmidt picks up his first foul. As always, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, as mentioned, to help us put these games on. Hunter Wright steps through the defense and lays it in. Hunter Wright with 17. And it's back to a three-point game. Dawson Dannon back over to Chandler Schmidt. Underneath to Ben Barton. On the left side, lays it in. Ben Barton is left-handed, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 10, and he makes it look easy. He's got 10. Vaughn's got 13. And the Tigers back up by 5. Again, Ben's got 2 fouls. Had him early on in that first half. Dylan Pawn on the right side. Dylan's been quiet after his great game on Saturday against Edgar. Swings it around. Now Hunter Wright on the right baseline. Underneath to Cooper Weinfurter. Skips it over to Gilhausen. Three-pointer left side. Too strong. Taken by Dawson. And Chandler Schmidt pushing it quickly up to Vaughn Bright. Steps through. Up, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul. And Vaughn picks up his second foul. The basket was good. And a lot of boo-birds in the air from the Stratford Tiger faithful. A lot of cheers and jubilation for Auburndale. Close call. But Vaughn picks up his second foul. 39-34 with 14 minutes to go in the second half. Again, we'll have an opportunity to talk to our winning coach after the ball game and Selesky Sports Player of the Game as we get you ready for sectional finals on Saturday. Hunter Wright goes dribbles by Ben Barton. Rabb, three-pointer left side. Weinfer left it short. Rebound taken by Ben Barton and the Tigers. And Chandler Schmidt will bring it into the front court and reset the offense. 2-3 zone underneath to Vaughn Bright. Underneath, up and can't get it to go. Offense rebound, tips it up twice. And Dawson Dannon comes with the offense rebound the third time. And finds Chandler Schmidt, who resets underneath to Ben Barton. And about 100 miles an hour pass, as Chandler will be going to Winona State to play baseball next year. And it was a very key part to the Stratford Tigers baseball championship last summer. Or last spring, I guess. 13:20 to go. As Hunter Wright has it at the top of the key. Over to Dylan Pawn against Ben Barton, 39-34. And got a poke from behind, and Max Vanderhoof comes away with it. Vanderhoof on the left side, underneath to Vaughn Bright. Vaughn squares up off the backboard and in. Vaughn with 15, and it's back to a 7-point lead for Stratford. Skips over to Hunter Wright, who has 17 here tonight. Fletcher Rabb, top of the key. Swings it, no, keeps it, dribbles with the left hand, hands it off to Hunter Wright. Over to Dylan Pawn. Dylan's not going to shoot the three, and Ben Barton knows it. As he swings over to Cooper Weinford, they asked for a travel. He definitely kept his pivot foot up. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by Ben Barton. It just looked awkward on on Pawn's movement. And that's sometimes what needs to happen. And it was the footing of Dylan Pawn that did not cause the travel call. Dawson Dannon over to Max Vanderhoof. Gets the screen from Vaughn Bright. Back over to Chandler Schmidt. 12 minutes to go. Second half. Underneath to Ben Barton. Left hand up and can't get it to go. He'll go to the line for two. As Ben Barton will be at the line. 41-34. Barton at the line for two, and his first one is good, where he shoots 71%. Teddy Redmond checks in for Dawson Dannon. Barton, the left-hand free throw is up and good. 43-34. As just like they did in the game at Auburndale a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, as Weinford is on the floor, asked for another travel, didn't get it. Hunter Wright, as there is a travel, stepped back on his pivot foot. But as they did against Auburndale at Auburndale a couple of weeks ago, the Stratford Tigers are making a run here to start the second half. 11:40 to go, 43-34. Winner plays Saturday against either Oshkosh Lords or Iowa Scandinavia. That game was tied at halftime at Kimberly. Ben Barton going up against Dylan Pawn, kicks it back out and resets. Does Max Vanderhoof. Over to Teddy Redmond, now Ben Barton. Chandler Schmidt left of the circle. Underneath to Vaughn Bright, right hand up and in. Vaughn with 17. And Hunter Wright, nobody stopped Hunter. Gilhausen, three-pointer right side. Skylar Gilhausen for three. On the board for his first baskets. The first player not named Rabb, Wright, or Weinfurter to score for the Apaches tonight. 45-37. And an official timeout as Cooper is bleeding again. As Weinfurter will have to come out and get retaped up. Oh, now it's on his knee. It was on his elbow, now it's on his knee. As Dawson Dannon checked back in for Chandler Schmidt and Caden Hoffman. Caden Hoffman checked in for Cooper Weinfurter as he did in the first half. Redmond over to the far side, underneath to Vaughn Bright. Squares up, pulls up, and rattles him. Vaughn Bright with two more. He's got 19. Hunter Wright over to Skylar Gilhausen. Vaughn Bright probably told him at halftime he's got a height advantage. Got to take advantage of it. And he catches the ball so high above his head, and he keeps it up there the whole time. Hard to guard that. Top of the key, Dylan Pawn working on Teddy Redmond. Gets into the lane, pull-up jumper, and left it short. Rebound taken by Ben Barton. And it will go on the Apaches. Chandler Schmidt checks in. 47-37, 10:08 to go. Max Vanderhoof to reset the offense in the front court. Teddy Redmond back over to Max. 2-3 zone against the Tigers. Now they're just going to bleed the clock. Teddy Redmond. Teddy on the left wing. Right on the logo is Max Vanderhoof. Now finds Chandler Schmidt. Vanderhoof right at about the volleyball line. Skips it over to Redmond. He was open. And now they reset again. 9.5 to go, 47-37. Not even looking down to Bright or Dannon. Might as well not, right? I mean, you're up by 10, 9.5 minutes to go. Ben Barton gets ready to check back in. Got to go out and pressure. Dawson Dannon. Over to Teddy Redmond. And they're just bleeding the clock. We'll try and see if we can get you a score from Kimberly for Oshkosh Lower Iola Scandinavia. That game is taking place, and the winner will head to Wausau East on Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. We'll have that game for you at SeleskiSports.com. Now finds Vanderhoof. Over to Teddy Redmond. They've bled about a minute and a half off the clock. Vanderhoof over to Schmidt. Continues over to Schmidt on the right side. Now Vanderhoof. 8.5 to go. Teddy Redmond. Back over to Vanderhoof. Schmidt. And now they go man-to-man. Or they put just a little more pressure on. Vanderhoof with it. Now finds underneath to Vaughn Bright. Bright underneath to Schmidt. Somehow got it through, up and in. They took about 2 minutes off the clock. And Vaughn Bright somehow got a pass to Chandler Schmidt. And with 8 minutes to go, the Tigers lead by 12. Underneath to Weinfurter. Pull-up jumper, left side. Rims out. Vaughn Bright comes away with the rebound. Still don't know how he got that pass through to Chandler Schmidt. Unreal. And now just crossed the timeline. And over to Vanderhoof. Left side, skips it over to Schmidt. Somehow got it underneath, off of Vaughn Bright's hands. Tried to scoop it underneath. And Ben Barton checks in. Up by 12. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. A limited crowd due to WIAA regulations. All over the state, boys. Sectionals and sectional finals, girls state tournament. Due to the virus that's going around. Again, breaking news before we went on the air tonight. The Kohl Center will not host the boys state tournament next week. Still looking. We'll get a word from the WIAA, I'm sure, tomorrow morning on a location or an understanding of what might be happening for a location for the boys state tournament next week. All the conference tournaments canceled. The NCAA Division I men's and women's March Madness is canceled as well. Under 7 minutes to go, 49-37. Underneath to Vaughn Bright, gets double teamed. Underneath to Teddy Redmond, but he threw it away. Ball's on the floor. Ben Barton muscles his way up and in. Ben Barton with 14. Dylan Pawn up. Good strong take for Dylan Pawn. Timeout taken by the Apaches. We'll take a 30-second timeout along with them. We'll be back to Wausau West High School in 30 seconds.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Welcome back to Wausau West High School as the Stratford Tigers lead Auburndale Apaches 51-39 with 6.5 minutes to go. Swings it back around. Iowa up by 2 with 8.5 left in their game. 44-42. Von Bright underneath. Goes baseline and got blocked from behind by Skylar Gilhausen. He'll stay with the Tigers. Again, don't forget, stick around. Have an opportunity to talk to our winning coach and a player of the game. Over to Max Vanderhoof, right corner. Check back to ZaleskiSports.com all night. We'll have highlights of this one as well as final scores from around the state in boys basketball. Under 6 minutes to go. Hands off to Chandler Schmidt. Gets into the lane. Spins up and can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Ben Barton up and in. Just too big, too strong, and too lanky. As Ben Barton, now they're up 14. Long three-pointer and can't get it to go. Von Bright comes away with the rebound with 5.5 minutes to go. Up to Ben Barton. Lays in with the left hand up and in. Momentum, momentum, momentum. Ben Barton with 18. Von Bright with 19. Hunter Wright has been quiet here in the second half. All Apaches have been quiet here in the second half. They've only scored 7 points. It was 33-32 at halftime. Vanderhoof with it. 5 minutes to go. Winner of this one plays Saturday at Wausau East High School. Saturday afternoon, we'll have that game for you right here at ZaleskiSports.com exclusively. Ben Barton up, count it, and the foul! Ben Barton puts the Tigers up by 18, and he'll go to line for one more. Dylan Pawn picks up the foul. The and one is up, and it is good. Ben now with 21, and it's a 19-point lead. Pert near the score that Stratford won the last time. It was 57-38 in the final score, and a foul on the Tigers. Foul will go on Max Vanderhoof, and Cooper with more blood. Now right on the top of his kneecap. And also near his elbow. The tape came down as Caden Hoffman will have to check back in. 4:42 to go, second half. Again, thank you for tuning in. Hoffman, far side. Hands it off to Hunter Wright. And you're watching Division IV sectional semifinal boys basketball action here at Wausau West High School. Stratford up 58-39. And now we got almost poked away. Steamham's alongside Lucas and Jada. Left the three-pointer short. Offense rebound by Dylan Pawn. Watching exclusively at ZaleskiSports.com. Caden Hoffman for three. And a timeout taken. And we will keep it right here for this full timeout as the Apaches take the full timeout. We will keep it here to let you know that Design Monkey is your place to go to look your best at work or in the stands. Starts with a stop by the Design Monkey on Main Street in Auburndale. All in-stock items are 20% off, with orange tagged items at 35% off. And with every purchase, get your free Auburndale Rally Rag while supplies last. We also do vehicle lettering. The Design Monkey is proud to support the Auburndale community, athletics, and other local activities. As well as Draxler Transport. Be a part of a local family-owned company. Be where you belong at Draxler Transport. Call Draxler Transport of Marshfield today at 715-897-3877 or visit DraxlerTransport.com to get started. Draxler Transport is looking for professional drivers that want to be home weekly while driving newer model equipment. Be home weekly while earning great pay. Be home weekly and be where you belong at Draxler Transport. 715-897-3877 and at DraxlerTransport.com. All those things sound fantastic. Great pay, be home weekly, and get to drive brand new equipment. Chandler Schmidt hands it off to Teddy Redmond with 4 minutes to go, 16-point lead. Underneath, and that one is off at Chandler's hands and out of bounds as Cooper Weinferter will check in for the Apaches. 58-42, 3:56 to go here in this ball game. Cooper Weinferter walks in and gets a screen from Dylan Pawn. Hands it off, or bounces over to Fletcher Rabb. Weinferter working on Vaughn Bright, hands it off to Fletcher Rabb, left of the circle. And Vaughn, good defense at the top of this. No, now man-to-man. Chandler Schmidt is face guarding Cooper Weinferter. Cooper with 12 in the opening half, nothing so far. Hunter Wright had 15 in the first half, only 2 here in the second half. Again, they've only scored, 10 points here in the second half. Cooper Weinferter, pull-up jumper, and he'll get fouled from behind. And Cooper will go to the line for 2. Teddy Redmond picks up the foul, his 3rd. Team's 5th of the second half. Cooper Weinferter at the line for 2, where he shoots nearly perfect. First one is off. Jinxed him. Broadcaster jinx. He shoots 86%. He was 94 of 109 coming into tonight. And he missed his first free throw. Second one for Cooper is up, and it is good. 1 for 2 from the line for Cooper Weinferter. 15-point game, 3:15 to go. Again, don't forget to stick around for our post-game show. We'll have an opportunity to talk to a winning coach and our Zaleski Sports player of the game. As Coach Schmidt will take a 30-second timeout, we will do the same. Back to Wausau West High School in 30 seconds.
Meat has been producing the highest quality meat in the area since 1939. From chicken to pork, beef to seafood, here you'll find only the best. Try our award-winning summer sausage and snack sticks, made from only the highest quality cuts, no fillers. And good luck choosing between our 34 flavors of brats. Stop by for lunch and grab a made-to-order sub, burger, or salad. And don't forget all the canned goods, salsas, pickles, pizzas, and more. All locally sourced. Hewitt's Meat in Marshfield and Tomahawk.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome back to Wausau West High School. As before the break, Stratford had the ball. And then they got called for a 5 seconds call out of bounds as Hunter Wright will have it. Gets all the way into the lane, kicks it back over to Fletcher Rabb. Gets into the foul line, and it will be off, and Vaughn Bright will come away with the rebound. 2:45 to go in the ball game. 58-43 as all the way underneath, Ben Barton underneath to Vaughn Bright, and he'll get shellacked, and he'll go to the line for 2. Or he's 3 for 3 from the line so far tonight. See if we can get you a... Oh, and it rims out. There's some crazy backspin to it. And it popped out right on the front. Couldn't get it to go as Teddy Redmond checks in for the Tigers. 2:35 to go in the sectional semifinal. Vaughn Bright goes 1 for 2 from the line, and he's got 20. So their top 2 scores, and that one's blocked by Vaughn Bright. The top 2 scores for the Tigers. Vaughn Bright's 10.5, I guess. Yep, 10.5. And a timeout taken by the Tigers. A full timeout. We will do the same. Back to back to Wausau West High School in 1 minute.
With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Welcome back to Wausau West High School as the Apaches continue with the full court press, and Chandler Schmidt will go to the line for 1-1 with 2:15 to go. A final score from DC Everest as the Pittsville Panthers see their magical run come to an end with a 61-45 loss to Rib Lake here tonight, as Schmidt will be at the line for 1-1, and the first one is good. So Rib Lake will head to a sectional final. They will take on either Wabeno Leona or Wasaki. And we will have that game for you on Saturday afternoon. 61-43, 2:10 to go. Swings it back over to Fletcher Rapp. To the top of the key, Hunter Wright. Now Hoffman dribbles between his legs, finds Cooper Weinfurter. Again, Cooper's been extremely quiet here in the second half, only with 13. Steps through. Can't get it to go with the left hand. Offense rebound by Weinfurter. That one's blocked again by Vaughn Bright. And Weinfurter will pick up the foul. And Teddy Redmond will go to line for 1-1. And the Stratford Tigers can feel it coming right now, up by 18 with under 2 minutes to go. Again, don't forget to stick around to ZaleskiSports.com all night tonight and tomorrow. We'll have updates for you where we will be coming from. We'll for sure be at Wausau East on Saturday and Pulaski on Saturday as well. Gilhausen three-pointer bangs it home, and timeout taken by Coach Weinfurter. We'll do the same. We'll take a couple timeouts. We'll be back in 1 minute.
For me, college is about more than hitting the books. And at Mid-State Technical College, I get the whole college experience. Live in a dorm? Bam. There's a meal plan? Tasty. I could join a student organization? Hi. Or intramural sports. Plus, I can study abroad while earning college credit. And the cost for all of this? No brainer. So don't wait. Apply today.
Look here, and they'll tell you what you'll find. You'll see them, honing their edge, clearing their minds. You'll see them out here, doing what matters most. Our team understands it's not easy, and we're with you every step. After all, we are a team, not just at Stevens Point Orthopedics, but as a community. Let's work together to have you feeling your best.
Welcome back to Wausau West High School. Score from Kimberly, 52-48, Iowa Scandinavia, with about 3 minutes to go in that ball game. Chandler Schmidt with it, finds Ben Barton underneath to Vaughn Bright, and he gets fouled trying to slam it. And Cooper Weinfurter will pick up the foul, and Vaughn Bright will go to the line for two. Vaughn Bright will be at the line for 2 free throws. 94 seconds to go in this ball game. Again, the Auburndale Apaches have only scored 14 points in the second half. 62-46, as Ben Barton will get a great round of applause from the Stratford faithful, as he might be done here tonight. And if he is, 21 points for Ben Barton, 15 in the second half. Vaughn Bright goes 1 for 2 from the line. And Caden Hoffman will pick up his dribble and find Hunter Wright. Gets in A right hand up and in. He has had one heck of a night tonight. Hunter Wright, 19. Chandler Schmidt with it. And now Dawson Dannon. And he'll get fouled. And we'll see what Coach Schmidt does with 1:13 to go in the ballgame. Dannon will go to the line for 2 free throws. Dawson Dannon. Vaughn Bright just standing between Cooper Weinfurter and Caden Hoffman. First one is up, and it is perfect. 8 points for Dawson Dannon. And now Vaughn steps aside. 63-48, 73 seconds to go. And the second one is up, and it is perfect. Stratford Tigers feeling it. They're up big. A long three. Cooper Weinfurter off the back bracket. Can't get us going. Vaughn Bright comes away with the rebound. And with 1 minute to go in the ballgame, Chandler Schmidt will draw the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2. Cooper Weinfurter picks up his 4th in what looks right now his final game as an Apache. First one is up, and it is good for Chandler. The seniors for the Auburndale Apaches: Cooper Weinfurter, Paul Kohlross, Fletcher Rabb, Jason Wilcox, Cody Trowbridge, Dylan Pawn, and Schmidt goes 2 for 2 from the line. 18-point lead, 66-48 with 50 seconds to go. Hoffman, 3, can't get it to go, and Dawson Dannon up to Teddy Redmond. He's open, and he will get blocked from behind, but will get fouled. No, he didn't get fouled. He got blocked. So no foul. And the seniors will come in for the Stratford Tigers, or the Auburndale Apaches. Bigger round of applause for the seniors of the Auburndale Apaches. Fletcher Rabb, Cooper Weinfurter. Lots of hugs going around right now as the Skylar Gilhausen gets a hug, along with Hunter Wright, as the Stratford Tigers will also bring in their bench players as well. The Stratford Tigers will head to Wausau East on Saturday to take on either Iowa Scandinavia or Oshkosh Lords. As the Tigers will inbound to Cody Miller. Miller up to Camden Dahl. Sure we get some Cam Kopf in there. And it's going to be taken away by Caden Hoffman, up and will be laid in left with the right hand. That's Cade Krings for 2. And with 10 seconds to go, that will do it here tonight. We'll see if they get the 10-second call or not. They don't. 4 seconds left, and the Stratford Tigers will head to the sectional final on Saturday afternoon at Wausau East. The Stratford Tigers take down the Auburndale Apaches for the 3rd time this year, 66-50. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Stick around for our post-game show. We'll have an opportunity to talk to head coach Kurt Schmidt and our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game, Vaughn Bright. Back to Wausau West High School after this.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Clemmy Sales in Stratford is your hometown Chevrolet dealer. You won't get any high-pressure sales tactics from us. We simply offer great deals on quality, brand-new Chevrolet vehicles. We also have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles and expertly staffed service departments for all your repair and maintenance needs. Small-town hospitality, just like your grandfather remembers. That's why people keep coming back, time and time again, for their next new vehicle. Experience small-town service like no one else can deliver at Clemmy Sales in Stratford.
Are we ready? I'm not ready. We're ready? We're on right now. Welcome back to Wausau West High School as the Stratford Tigers advance to the sectional final on Saturday, awaiting the winner of Iola Scandinavia and Oshkosh Lords. Iola Scandinavia was up by 4 with 2.5 minutes to go, and that game will be at Wausau East on Saturday afternoon. We'll have that game for you right here at CelestiSports.com. Vaughn Bright finishing with 21 points. Ben Barton finishing with 21 points. They held the Auburndale Apaches again in check very well in the second half, as it was 33-32 at halftime, only giving up 18 points in the second half to a very good Auburndale Apaches team. Now we're just awaiting Coach Schmidt in just moments here on our post-game show. Vaughn Bright will be our Celesti Sports Player of the Game after he gets done talking to his crew in just moments. Again, 66-50, the Stratford Tigers over the Auburndale Apaches here tonight. Again, we had two other games. Pittsville Panthers falling to the Rib Lake Redmen. We'll have that game for you. We'll have that game for you on Saturday from Pulaski, as the Redmen will take on either Wasaki or the Wabeno Leona, but we'll have that game for you on Saturday afternoon as well from Pulaski. If it is Wabeno Leona, they might move the game, but we will keep that updated for you at CelestiSports.com. We'll have an opportunity to talk to Coach Schmidt in just a moment as he comes out as Coach Schmidt. Coach Schmidt. No, that's all right. All right. Coach, obviously winning, you advance. Big win tonight against the Apaches. Close first half, but as we saw you a couple weeks ago, pull away in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, they shot really, really well. We didn't defend as well as I'd hoped. We were letting them get into the paint, and we were over-rotating. But, you know, it's halftime. We talked about taking away things that we normally take away, and I think with 3 minutes to go, I think we held them to 6 points in the second half until, you know, the end there. But other than that, I thought the defensive effort was tremendous, you know, the whole second half. And then I thought we were more efficient getting the ball inside. We were settling for some quick threes in that first half. You know, obviously they're giving them to us. Yeah. But so I thought we did a better job of getting it inside the second half and shoring up our defense.
Just talk about that, getting it inside. Vaughn Bright, tremendous in the second half. Just talk about his game in the second half.
Well, he played incredible, and you got to get that from him. And he played fearlessly. He played with tremendous confidence, and the guys did a good job getting it to him, because first half we didn't do a very good job of getting it in, and I thought he did a great job. So,
just talk about this atmosphere a little bit. Obviously much different than what we were expecting before tonight. Just talk about playing in a different atmosphere.
Well, you know, when you're coaching, I don't hear anything. I don't notice. I really don't. I'm so into the zone of analyzing. Kids notice. Yeah. I mean, they were disappointed. because they love our crowd, they feed off our crowd, and I know our kids were disappointed, our student body, but we understand. We're not complaining. We understand that has to be done, and so you know, to answer your question, it didn't affect me at all, but you know, obviously it's nice to have the people that follow you all year to be able to go to the games, but we also understand the crisis we're in.
Now heading across town to Wausau East on Saturday, Iola Scandinavia was up by 4 with 2.5 minutes to go. What do you know about Iola or Oshkosh Lures?
Two very nice teams. Both can shoot it really well. They got really good guards. Two very, very nice teams. And obviously, winner, we you know, it's it. You know, you got to give her. So we're excited to be able to play in the sectional final.
All right, thanks, Coach. See you on Saturday. Right, thank you. We'll bring Vaughn Bright over, our Zaleski. Perfect. We'll bring Vaughn Bright over, our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game. Vaughn, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
16-point win. Just talk about your second half, really taking advantage of your height advantage. Just talk about your second half.
Well, at halftime, everyone knew that we couldn't hit any shots from outside, and you know, the recipe all year long has been getting the ball inside to me and Ben, and kicking it out for threes and just bodying them down low. And first half, I think we shot too many threes right away, and you know, they're a great shooting team too, so we got on our shooters a little bit the second half, up the ball pressure, and then we put the ball in the hole too, and that helped. So the score put some points on the board finally in the second half a little bit.
Just talk about the defensive effort, as you mentioned, in the second half. They came out and scored 32 in the first half. Just talk about the defensive effort in the second.
Well, all year long that's our staple. We want to play great defense, and defense leads to offense. And we always say defense travels if the ball's not going in. And you know, they shot really well, and part of that was on our fault too. And you know, Teddy and Chandler and Dawson, they're great on-ball defenders, and we got a lot of length too that helps with inside and stuff. So overall, it was a good game, but we're looking to play a little better next game, hopefully.
I talked to Coach a little bit about it. He said it didn't really matter to him, but just talk about the different atmosphere tonight. Obviously, a very small crowd compared to what we were expecting. Do you notice that, and what kind of?
In warm-ups, I think right away it kind of threw us off. I mean, we knew obviously earlier in the day on what all went down, and it was a little shocking. I think it kind of startled us a little bit, but once we got in the flow of things a little bit, we started playing together like we have all year, and we played well. So
going across town to Wausau East next week, or on Saturday, next game, either against Iola Scandinavia or Oshkosh Lures. Do you know anything about those two?
You know, I like taking a game at a time, but obviously it's tough when you play Saturday the next game, so you really only have one day to prepare for a team. So, you know, I've looked a little bit all year long on how they've been doing and both those teams, and you know, I think we fared great with both those teams, and I think it'll be a great game, so just have to wait and see.
We'll put you in the house. We're going to put Vaughn in the house. All right, they're not. Look up there.
Am I good? I'm Vaughn Bright, and I'm in the house.
I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight from the Zaleski Sports Team. I have alongside Lucas and Jada. Again, the Stratford Tigers went on to win against the Auburndale Apaches tonight, 66-50. We'll have two sectional finals for you on Saturday from Pulaski Rib Lake. We'll take on either Wabeno Leona or Wasaki, and from Wausau East, we'll have the winner of Iola Scandinavia Oshkosh Lures, and of course, the Stratford Tigers. And until Saturday afternoon, have a great night and have a fantastic Friday, everyone, and we'll talk again soon.
Clemmy Sales in Stratford is your hometown Chevrolet dealer. You won't get any high-pressure sales tactics from us. We simply offer great deals on quality, brand-new Chevrolet vehicles. We also have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles and expertly staffed service departments for all your repair and maintenance needs. Small-town hospitality, just like your grandfather remembers. That's why people keep coming back, time and time again, for their next new vehicle. Experience small-town service like no one else can deliver at Clemmy Sales in Stratford.